Our headlines today: the greatest workforce crisis in the history of the NHS. MPs are warning that the lack of doctors and nurses in England is putting patient safety at risk.
The two contenders for the Tory leadership prepare for their first face-to-face TV debate tonight.
Back together. Cheryl, Nadine and Nicola from Girls Aloud join a charity run in memory of band member Sarah Harding, who died of breast cancer.
An amazing opportunity to come together with the fans, the people that supported Sarah through her illness, and get together to fight, you know.
The football season's nearly here, but all the fans' kits aren't. Fewer than half of the English clubs have both their new home and away kits available to buy. I look at why.
Let's take a look at what's on the front pages this Monday morning, starting with The Eye, which reports the Tory leadership race is turning toxic ahead of the first live TV debate between the two final contenders tonight. The Telegraph leads on Rishi Sunak's accusation that Liz Truss was soft on China's influence on British universities while she was Education Minister. But the Daily Mail says Liz Truss has herself called Mr Sunak's Get Tough stance on China into question. The Daily Express also goes with the race to number 10 as Liz Truss says her tax breaks will boost Britain. The Metro leads on that damning report, which is our lead by MPs, warning the NHS and social care services face their worst workforce crisis in history. The Guardian quotes that report, which says the challenges facing the health service could lead to patients being at risk of harm. The Times warns that British holidaymakers face hours of queues at Dover and Folkestone for the rest of the summer as a result of tougher border checks. The Daily Star says we can expect 4 further heat waves this summer after the UK saw its hottest ever day last Tuesday. And The Sun has reality TV star Lauren Goodyear's request for a post-mortem after her baby daughter died earlier this month.
Several of today's front pages lead on the warning that we've been talking about this morning about the NHS and social care in England facing their worst workforce crisis in history because of chronic staff shortages. The Metro says the damning report by MPs shows that patient safety is at severe risk.
The Daily Telegraph this morning focusing on the Conservative Party leadership race, reporting that the contest has become increasingly frenetic and negative in recent days ahead of that BBC debate tonight.
The Times leads on disruption of the Channel Tunnel. It says British holidaymakers may be forced to wait for hours in queues at Dover and Folkestone for the rest of the summer.
Should we have a look inside as well?
Yeah, do. Go on.
You saw these, didn't you? This lovely series of pictures. The Lionesses, of course,
play
Sweden tomorrow night, isn't it?
Tomorrow night.
In the semi-final. And the Mirror here have got a great sort of library of pictures of them before and after when they were just cubs. The paper says that roaring recruits. Love those. Aren't they great?
They're brilliant. And Nina's got a story about football kits coming up in just a minute, actually, which will be relevant for lots of kids about that age in those sort of pictures.
Lots of clubs struggling to get their hands on kits to sell,
This is in the Mirror. I love this. One of my favourite actors. The brilliant Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
That's him there. Would you ever have recognised him? That is Pierce Brosnan in, like, obviously heavy makeup.
Gosh.
Transformed into a war veteran. Now, he's 69. He's playing Bernard Jordan, aged 89. You might remember Bernard because he absconded from his care home to join D-Day celebrations in France in 2014.
Oh, I remember that story. And they're recreating the story.
They're recreating the story. Isn't that fab?
Looks a bit like Tony Benn in that picture, doesn't he?
He still looks great.
He looks great.